Good morning children, this is Hemlata. Welcome to class 7 IIT physics class. So children, what we are doing, we are discussing the Newton's laws of motion. Is it no? And we already completed Newton's first law of motion and second law of motion and numericals also. So now we are going to start Newton's third law of motion. It's very important. Newton's all the three laws of motion are very important children and very famous also, and in that also third law of motion also very important. So let's start today's class children. Newton's first law tells us that to bring a change in the state of rest or in the state of motion of an object, force is needed. Is it or not? If any object is on table, it is in rest position. Okay, so if the object is in rest position, it will continue in rest. You observe the object for some time. You see, unless you are not applying any force on that object, body will not move. It will remain in that state only. Or if a body is in motion, okay, in a uniform motion, it continues unless any external force is not applied to change its direction or to stop it. So Newton's first law tells that to bring change in the state of rest or state of motion of an object, what is needed? Force is needed. Okay, what is needed? Force is needed. That is, a force produces change in velocity of the object. Of course, if the object is moving, okay, in which direction it is moving, in that direction only if you will apply force, then the object will move faster. But if you will apply force from the opposite direction, okay, slowly, then the object becomes slow down. Okay, so that is what Newton's first law of motion. Newton's second law of motion, what it tells? Newton's second law of motion tells us that amount of acceleration is produced by a force when applied on an object. Okay, any object is there, you will apply force on the object. So if you will apply force on the object or any force acting on the object, what happen? Its velocity will change. Either it increases or decreases. Velocity either increases or decreases. Means body either accelerate or decelerate. Is it or not? So according to Newton's second law of motion, force is equal to m into a. F is equal to mass into acceleration. So if you will apply force on the body, body velocity changes and body accelerates. Okay, body produces acceleration. Clear children? But the two laws do not explain how does the force act on the object. Is it? We read the first law of motion, we read the second law of motion, but both the laws do not explain how does the force acts on the objects. That is explained by Newton's third law of motion. So what is Newton's third law of motion? Okay, according to Newton's third law of motion, to every action there is always an equal and opposite reaction. Clear children? Action is a force, reaction is also a force. Okay, whenever two bodies interact with each other, come close to each other, always one body exert force on another body. In the return, a next body also equal and opposite force applied on the first body. So according to Newton's third law of motion, to every action there is always an equal and opposite reaction. Clear children? Example, suppose take one ball, okay, hit the wall with the ball. Okay, with what speed you will hit the wall with the ball, with that speed only that ball will come back to yourself. Is it or not? I think we all played this one in our childhood. Is it not children? So you are still playing. Okay, so a ball, take one ball and hit the wall with the ball, and to what speed you will hit the wall with that ball, with that much speed only that ball will come back to you. So it is clear that to every action there is an always equal and opposite reaction. So there is one example. While moving on the ground, we exert a force by our feet to push the ground backwards. You can see here. Okay, so when we walk, okay, on ground, what happen? We are, okay, pushing the ground. Is it or not? We are pushing the ground backwards with our feet. That is what? Action. When we walk, we push the ground backwards with our feet. That is action. Force exerted by man on ground. In the return, the ground exerts same amount of force on our foot forward, okay, which makes us to move forward. In the return, ground also exert same amount of force on our feet, which makes us move forward. So that is called reaction. Clear, children? Action is what? The force exerted by us to the ground to push it back. That is action. In the return, ground also exert same amount of force on our foot, okay, to make us move forward. That is what? Reaction. Okay, children, please note down Newton's third law of motion and write the example also. Okay. So next is, in an interaction of two bodies, A and B. What are the two bodies? A and B. Already I said you, Newton's third law of motion, whenever two bodies interact with each other, okay, both the bodies will exert force on each other, which is equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. So in an interaction of two bodies, that is A and B, the magnitude of action, that is the force AB, means force applied by the body B on A, is equal in magnitude to the reaction, that is FBA, means applied by A on the B. Okay, so A and B are two bodies. A applied force on B, B also applied force on A. That both the force are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. The action and reaction never act on the same body, but they always act simultaneously, means at the same time, on two different bodies. So two different bodies are there, A and B, two different bodies. A is applying force on B. In the return, B also applied force on A. So both the forces are equal in magnitude, opposite in direction. So one body apply force on another body, that is called action. In the return, second body also apply force on, say, first body, that is called reaction. Action and reaction both are forces which always acts on two different bodies but equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Clear children? Please note down this. Over children, very soon you have exam, okay, and whatever the syllabus is completed still, that all syllabus you have to go through, okay. So today's class, what we discussed about Newton's third law of motion. What is Newton's third law of motion? Whenever two bodies interact with each other, to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, action and reaction, both are the forces acts on two different bodies simultaneously. Okay, both are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Clear now children? So that is what Newton's third law of motion. In the next class, coming class, we will discuss about the examples based on Newton's third law of motion. Clear children? So this is for today. Thanks for watching.